This is why the Liverpool manager wants Endrick so badly. He needs aggression. He needs intensity. That's how he took Bournemouth to an incredible place in the Premier League. And then he arrived at Liverpool and saw, what? Isak, short of rhythm. Ekitike, injured. Gakpo, with Tottenham at the door. And he thought, I need my monster. And my monster is called Endrick. Meanwhile, City are about to make the biggest sale in the club's history. Mourinho went on TV to explain why he never needed Rodri. Arsenal spent £51 million on an emergency defender. And Tottenham have now gone past $400 million in this window. Thursday, August 20th. This is Beyond the Ball. Let's start with Endrick at the Reds. Last season, Liverpool finished 5th in the Premier League. No trophies. Knocked out of the Champions League by PSG. 4-0 at home in the quarterfinals. At the end of May, Slot was sacked. The man who replaced him is Andoni Iraola, and he did not hide the kind of team he wants to build.
We know. Works hard, intense, aggressive, vertical.
When he was asked, he said the core principles of the team are these: play vertical, attack fast, press high.
I'm looking forward to spend as much time as we can in opposition half, with the ball, without the ball, because I feel we are closer to score than the opposition if it's that the situation.
Iraola believes that if the ball spends more time in the opposition half, his team is always closer to scoring than the other one. And that is exactly where the name Endrick comes in. According to Team Talk, Liverpool are in talks for the Brazilian, and the player's representatives have already started to assess the move. England is his preferred destination if he leaves Real Madrid. Endrick is fast, he plays on intensity, he attacks the space in behind, and he lives for an open field in front of him. He is exactly the kind of center forward who works in a team that wants to spend 90 minutes in the opposition half. The numbers don't line up yet. Some say 65 million euros, others say 43 million pounds. And Liverpool didn't like the structure Real Madrid proposed. And while Liverpool go looking for a forward, Manchester City are getting rid of theirs. After selling Rodri and losing to Arsenal, Savinho is on his way to Tottenham. The reported offer is around 100 million euros. That would be the biggest sale in Manchester City's history. Fabrizio Romano posted this morning that Tottenham want to accelerate the double deal today. Savinho and Omar Marmoush, both from City. The plan is to build the entire attack in one go. 2 wingers, Gakpo from Liverpool and Savinho from City, plus a striker. Pedro Neto is plan B, and only if Savinho doesn't come. Now add up what has already been spent. 108 million on Tonali, 99 on Mateus Fernandes, 60 on Van Heck, and around 151 for the City pair. 418 million euros in one window. To give you a sense of that number, it's almost 7 times what Barcelona paid for Rodri. All of it spent by a club that has never won the Premier League. Speaking of Rodri, on Tuesday night on the Spanish TV show El Chiringuito, Jose Mourinho talked about the transfer. First, he explained how it went. Real Madrid approached the player, made what he called a very good offer, and spoke to Rodri twice. And then, according to Mourinho, the problem showed up. Real Madrid is too big to have players who think twice. On losing the race to Barcelona, the answer was short.
Sabía si era un alien, no sabía, pero era extraño.
So, putting it all together, Real Madrid wanted Rodri, made a very good offer, spoke to him twice, lost him to Barcelona, and then the manager went on television to say he didn't need him. And to finish, Arsenal, who also opened the wallet this week, but for a different reason. Emergency. 2 Gunners defenders are injured and out for a long stretch. William Saliba and Jurrien Timber. In one go, Arsenal lost half of their back line. The answer came yesterday. £51 million for Ezri Konsa from Aston Villa. He's 28, he plays center back and right back, and he had 2 years left on his contract. And there's a clock on this one. He had to be registered by midday today to be available tomorrow against Coventry. If that didn't happen, his first game is the 31st, at Villa Park, against the club he has just left. Defense patched up, Arsenal went after the attack, and they aimed high. The target is Kenan Yildiz, Juventus's number 10. Yesterday, an account that covers the Italian club reported that Arsenal are back in the chase, and that Arteta, in his words, is in love with the Turk. The figure being spoken about between the clubs is 100 million euros, and contact has already been made. But the Italian answer is blunt. He is not for sale. Not even for 100 million. The only thing that would change the scenario is the player himself wanting to leave. And so far, he has only reaffirmed his bond with Juventus. So it looks like Arsenal are going to be left with the desire and the money. Tottenham have spent $418 million. City are selling the most expensive player in the club's history. Who ends up closer to the title in May? Tell me in the comments. That's the ball.